Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Tanomu. Now, there's going to be a change of pace for my videos that I typically do on here historically, but today I'm going to be talking about the movie The Long Walk. Honestly, walking into this, I really wasn't expecting too much from it. I'm not going to lie to you. I was just out with my girl, and we just wanted to go check out a movie, and we were like, what do we want to check out? At first, we didn't even want to go to the movies because we were looking through the list, and we didn't really see anything we liked. And then I came across The Long Walk, and I was like, hold up. Made by the same director as The Mockingbird. It's a book written by Stephen King, and to me, it really just kind of stood out. At first, I tried showing it to her, and she really wasn't even interested. She was like, The Long Walk. But then we ended up checking out the trailer, and we were like, all right, this kind of looks like a banger. Because when you first look at the thing, it's really not anything super spectacular in the first like 30 seconds. And then in the trailer, you just see a dude get his brains blown out on the walk, and you're like, so then right there we were hooked, and we were like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and check this out. Now, obviously, they're trying to kind of bring this into the real pressures of the world, right? And they kind of quickly tie it into that. You know, they don't really give you the full premise of everything. They don't really like ever tell you about the whole world, but I feel like part of the beauty in this movie is the fact of how much they leave kind of to your own self. And I'm not gonna lie, a bit of it is kind of predictable up until the ending, right? Even the ending's a bit, it's not too, like, it kind of does it threw me off guard. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really see it coming. It was definitely a bit of a curveball. In a weird way, it really does touch you, and like, for some part of your soul finds it in you to be like emotionally connected to this, as if you can see this going around in the real world, right? There's a lot of messed up things kind of going on out there, and there's a lot of corruption in the world, and it touches on a lot of that in this story. Now, jumping into more of the characters, we get introduced quickly to a character named Ray, who's going to be our main protagonist that we follow along the way. And then shortly after that, we're introduced to our boy Peter, and Peter is the man. I'm not going to hold you. I was really rocking with Peter. You like the main protagonist, right? You're going to like the main protagonist because he's the main protagonist. He was a cool dude, but you get introduced to Peter, and you're like, Peter, that's the man right there. And now, honestly, they did a really good job with a lot of the characters. All in all, like, they did a really good job on the casting here. Obviously, this is all coming from Stephen King's book, but all in all, the writing in it really, really good. So shout out to Stephen King on the writing on it. It's just so sad, and I don't even know how to fully get this point across. Like, you really do have to go just watch the movie, but it's the type of thing where it leaves you with like a post-movie depression, bro. Like, you watch this thing and you're like, wow. Just leaves you thinking. I'm still thinking about it hours again, hence why I'm over here freaking changing up my style of content for a video just to come sit down and chat about this movie. But going out of it, I really thought this was like one of the best movies I've ever seen. Like, it really was just like, wow, really, I wanted to cry throughout so many parts of the movie. It's just so sad. It's a freaking sad movie, and the ending is just so bittersweet. I remember the one part of the movie, right? There's this one dude who's like, in the beginning, you're introduced to, and they're like, we're the Three Musketeers, and they're talking about that, even though they know they're all not gonna make it. And I'm not gonna spoil too much, but inevitably, right, some of the Three Musketeers gotta go, and the way one of them just goes, bro, it's just heartbreaking. It just peels the heart. You just gotta check it out to watch it yourself, man. I really do recommend it. I can't get enough across of how just pure cinema it is, and just how amazing it is. And I just really feel like nobody's really talking about this movie to the extent it should be talked about. And it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. Alright, so to kind of help me out here, I'm going to break this down in a trailer, because I feel like I'm just ranting on a freaking tangent right now. And I'm just like, forgive me. This is my first time doing something like this. It's just really on my mind to talk about this, because I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I have to give it my full on it. Like, wow. And it was so breathtaking, and I feel like it only does it justice to like kind of talk about it more, just because I feel like not a lot of people have been talking about it, and I just felt compelled to talk about something like this, because I really encourage, if you're the right audience for a movie like this, go check it out, because it is such a beautiful piece of film, and it's gonna like, it's gonna be a film you remember. Like, this is genuinely gonna be one of my favorite movies going forward, and something I'll probably watch again, not too much because it's too heartbreaking. Like, bro, if you watch this too much, you're gonna be in shambles. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. But what we're gonna do here real quick is just go ahead and check out the trailer, because I want to break this down a bit more piece by piece so you guys can kind of fully get what I'm saying. So jumping into it, right?
I'm Ray Garrity. You can call me Ray.
So this the boy Ray, right? This our main man right here. And right next to him, who we're going to be introduced to in a second, is our main man, Peter. All right, Peter's that guy. Peter is my man throughout this movie. I rock with, bro.
Hank Olson's the name. Walking's my game.
Hank Olson's the name. Walking is my game. When I seen that initially in the trailer, I'm not going to lie, I was like, oh, this is going to be a little bit corny. Because, like, Hank Olson's the name. Walking is my game. And you're just like, Come on, bro. This is such a trash. So trash. You're not thinking too much of it for a second. You're like, oh, they're going for a long walk. At first, I'm like, oh, it's about to be something inspiring. Like, this is nothing too crazy. I should have known, seen the Mockingbird thing, and they said it was a thriller description. I don't know why. At first, when I read the description, I didn't realize what I was getting into until me and my girl sat down to watch the trailer. And then, quickly, we realized it's not just walking.
To inspire everyday people.
Smile, boys. You're on candid camera. Man, you got it.
And I like how, hold on, going back. I like how right here he's like,
Everyday people.
to inspire everyday people, as if this is just so inspirational. And part of the movie and the premise of it is just like, everyone, like, the people in the long walk are like the only ones who are like, this is morbid. Like, this is just not right. But apparently everyone else in the world is just looking at this thing like a sport. Like, I don't, like, it's messed up. But he's like, to inspire the people. Yeah, because it's just so inspirational to see just people getting their brains blown out.
You gotta not think about the things out of your control. Think about your plan.
This dude right here, straight up just ass, like the whole movie. And then quickly right here.
Okay, just keep walking. That's right. Just keep walking. Yeah, that's it, kid. That's it.
Second warning. Third warning.
Ooh, makes me cringe looking back on it. The way he went out, like, I'm not, like, the way he went out in the movie, bro, he went out to a freaking Charlie horse. Like, you just see him going. He's just gotta be, like, 3 miles into the walk at this point. And you can see the actor here, they claim he was 18 in the movie, but then, like, they joke about it, but, like, look at him. He's, like, gotta be, like, the actor's gotta be, like, 16, right? Bow. Mind you, they're, like, 3 miles in, and all of a sudden, you just see him going, and it's just so stupid. You're like, there's no way. Like, there's no way in real life you're gonna get a Charlie horse, bro, while you're about to die. Like, you got people with guns telling you you're about to freaking get killed. And you're over here like, bro, you gotta power through that. Come on now. And he just gets killed in the stupidest way. But that set the tone real quickly. When we first seen that, when my girl seen that, she was like, she paused that joint right there and she go, yeah, let's go watch this. Mind you, she didn't even want to go to the movies. So, yo, and then right here, all I could think is just like a TikTok edit going on. Like, bro, I'm about to recreate that joke. Because all I could think of is just like, bro thinks he got so much aura. And he's just over here to the cops. You know what I mean? It's just like, you're so hard. But to be fair, the cop, like, it's pretty messed up. Like, it's pretty messed up. What is the cop? I don't know. What's the cop supposed to do?
It took me a while to realize the truth of this. This is walk or die.
Now, that part I don't get. Took me to realize the truth of this. This is walk or die. Isn't that the whole point? Isn't that the whole point of the long walk? I don't know if I'm missing something here, right?
And the blood will flow suddenly.
And you get a lot of, like, out of left field deaths. Like this one. Bro, I blinked on this one. Blinked, and he just died. He just got killed. I don't know if he was trying to make a run for it to get out of there. Like, he was trying to run through the buildings or something. Not the smartest idea. This is the main character's mom right here. Now, this is shown at the beginning. Don't look at me like I'm spoiling this in any way, once again. This isn't even a scene from the end. This is straight up at, like, the very beginning of the movie. But this is his mom right here. And there was, like, a heartbreaking scene at the... Man, I can't talk too much. Like, once again, I'm just encouraging you to see this movie with some of the stuff. Once you see the trailer after watching the movie and you connect some of the dots, you're like, wow. But all in all, there you go. There's the trailer for the movie, right? And there's just so much just emotional tie to this movie, and it really, really grabs the heart and makes you just say wow by the end of it all. And I can't stress enough how much I recommend going to check something out like this. Dude, my girl was next to me, like, freaking, I was holding her while she's, like, over here like crying, bro. Like, and it's so gory. It's so brutal. And one of the parts I was really about to cry, like, bro, if I was by myself, I would have been in tears bawling. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, it was so sad. The one part of the movie, I'm not going to forget that. And it's just, it really carries with you. And the ending, once again, the ending comes out of left field. I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to spoil it. I want to keep this spoiler free for y'all as best as I can. But the ending really comes, like, a bit out of left field. Like, you think you know, like, when you watch the movie, the way they set it up with the premise between Ray and Peter and all, you think it's going to be a super predictable ending, like, oh, obviously this is how it's going to end, like, I'm going to leave it at that, but you're like, ooh, you know, it's going to be super, like, oh, no, I thought I had the ending written in my head, and then they just hit you with a crazy curveball at the end, and you're like, oh my good. The gore is kind of sick. It's kind of heartbreaking at the same time too, because you really do start to connect with the characters on it. And so it just gets really sad. Like, you're really sad. It's a really, really sad movie. It's a really, really sad movie. But in the end, bro, great movie. I gotta recommend, like, I give this joint like a 9.5 out of 10. Like, you walk into this movie not thinking too much of it. Like, for real, you really don't think too much of it walking into it. By the time you walk out, you're like, your perspective on everything is just like, change, bro. Like, you just change. So, once again, highly recommend. I don't see this movie getting talked about enough. Although it has 15 million views. It's only got 62,000 likes, but I mean, I really just don't see too many people talking about it. Like, if we even just scroll through here, like, you get some people talking about it. Ending explained, The Long Walk, ending explained. A lot of it's about the ending explained, right? That's kind of what I've been talking about. The ending is like a lot of people really don't need to do that. A lot of people really don't know what the ending is. The Long Walk, ending explained, a full breakdown, symbols themed. A lot of it is like deeper. Like, you kind of like, you're probably not going to connect all the dots first watch. It's the type of thing where you could probably watch it a couple times and still find more things to piece together with it, which I love types of movies like that, where it's just like, a lot of it is so symbolic. A lot of it is so, it makes you just think. It just really makes you think. It really makes you think. You really connect with the characters on that. Once again, the characters are just so well made. Like, so well made. Super great movie. Like, even if I go and look at the reviews, like, I know people don't always take Rotten Tomatoes as like the verdict, but come on. I mean, it's the classic, right? Critics, 89%. People who've watched it, 85%. This is what I mean, though. Only 1,000 verified ratings from viewers. Like, that's really not, that's not enough. This movie doesn't have enough justice behind it. It's phenomenal movie. Phenomenal movie. Can't stress it enough how much you should watch it, how much I'd recommend watching it. Go ahead, check out the movie. Super great. Give it your own opinion. Me personally, I gave that, if it was me rating that, I would give that drawing like a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. Anyways, I'm not really going to talk about it too much. I feel like I'm just kind of ranting at this point and trying to drag on the video to get some extra minutes on here. At the end of the day, go ahead, check it out, get your own opinion on it. I felt like I was compelled to watch something. If you guys enjoy this type of content, let me know. I appreciate y'all, and I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace.